All right, we are back at it again. Welcome back to Kosi's Arsenal podcast. My name is Kosi, and how are you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing well and safe. Keep the social distancing, keep the masks on when you're in public places, and make no mistake that COVID-19 pandemic is still out there. It wants your life. Do not give it a chance. I want you alive, don't I? Welcome back to the channel. Smash the like button. Get the subscriptions in. We are moving very fast to 19,000. That is massive, isn't it? Moving very fast to 19,000, and I would want to see a lot of you comment about Mesut Ozil and Sokratis Papastopoulos. This is the last video I'll be talking about Mesut Ozil, and this is the last video I'll be talking about Sokratis Papastopoulos. I'll also be reacting to Manchester United going top after beating Fulham, as well as Manchester City beating Aston Villa 2-0. We are going to be discussing that and more. So Mesut Ozil has left, Sokratis Papastopoulos has left the club. What are your thoughts? And I'm going to be sharing my thoughts as well. Of course, Sokratis really sharing a very emotional message. Mesut Ozil confirmed as a Fenerbahce player. I'm going to be discussing that and more. So do me one favor, hit that like button. Let us smash them through the roof until they reach the heavens. Okay, let's get the party started. And I'll start with Sokratis Papastopoulos, who was confirmed today that he has left Arsenal. In one of the words, or in some of the statements he did say, he said he gave his whole, sorry for that, he gave his whole to Arsenal. He did provide everything he could for the football club Arsenal, and he said that it has been an honor to serve at the Emirates Stadium, to serve as a Ghana, to serve as a Guna, and he wishes all the people who have left or who have stayed at the club the best. He has terminated his contract as a national player, just like Mesut Ozil did, and now he's going to be, or he has become a total free agent that will go to another club without Arsenal getting any single penny. However, he has gone off the wage burden, but we didn't get a single penny, yet this guy had some more time on his contract. We're going to be discussing that. But again, Mesut Ozil is the other player that has also left Arsenal, and it was confirmed that he is now a Fenerbahce player. Done deal, confirmed, nothing else. Again, Mesut Ozil's contract was terminated, and Arsenal did not get a single penny out of the departure of Mesut Ozil, such a quality midfielder, and we have not gotten a single penny. He has left the club for Fenerbahce in Turkey. That has also been confirmed. Of course, with the other loan deals we have done so far, it has been William Saliba going out on loan to Nice, as well as Sid Kolasinac going out on loan at Schalke 04. So those are the two done deals. I want us to discuss Mesut Ozil and Sokratis. So let us start with, I'll start with Mesut Ozil. He has left the club, but today I was listening or watching Charles Watts on his YouTube channel, and he said something very interesting. He's the goal correspondent or Arsenal correspondent for goal, and he said something very, very interesting. That, look at this, Arsenal has let go of Mesut Ozil, Aaron Ramsey, Jack Wilshere, Santi Cazorla. Those are four quality creative midfielders. First and foremost, we have not replaced any of them. Second and foremost, we have not gotten a single penny out of these players. And it just came to my realization that this guy is right. He was right, because if you look at Mesut Ozil, 40 million pounds, 42 million pounds from Real Madrid. Aaron Ramsey, by the time he left Arsenal, he was at least worth 25 million pounds. Jack Wilshere, yes, his career was affected by injuries and so on, but you don't tell me that Wilshere was not worth a penny at Arsenal. He was worth a penny. He was. Yeah. So we have lost almost 5 good midfielders, creative midfielder, and no wonder we have a creative crisis at Arsenal. We have let go of 5 creative midfielders, and we have not replaced them, and we did not get a penny out of them. Ozil's contract is terminated. Ramsey left as a free agent. You know the circumstances under which Wilshere left, and as well as Santi Cazorla. So it means Arsenal lost its best midfielders for no penny. That means we did not get any single penny to reinvest in the squad. And that's what Charles Watts was talking about today. And I just realized that, guy, you're right. Arsenal actually did not get a single penny for these guys. And it's still happening. There are so many players that are leaving in the summer. And in the summer, we shall have so many players that will have 18 months left on their contracts. Probably next summer, they'll be living on a free transfer. So I think we are still in that dilemma, and Arsenal need to sort out that as soon as possible. You can't keep losing players like Mesut Ozil, players like Ramsey, players like Jack Wilshere on a free transfer like that. You just can't keep on losing players like that. You either start tying them down onto long-term contracts that can see you get some money out of them, or you sell them before their contracts run down. That is what we had to do with Mesut Ozil. But there have been mixed reactions about Mesut Ozil leaving Arsenal. Some people saying, because of course, I've talked to so many people, and they have told me, because he was a legend. He is a legend. And of course, one of the things we cannot disagree with is if there was a reason as to why Arsenal was interesting to watch in the past 3-4 years, it has been Mesut Ozil, Alexis Sanchez, Santi Cazorla, Aaron Ramsey, and the quality of those players, of which none of them exists at the club. None of them right now. So I think now you can see the reason as to why Arsenal is interesting. Emile Smith-Rowe, Bukayo Saka, Thomas Partey, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. You could see that most of the players that were the core, the pillar at Arsenal have left the club. And we cannot disagree on that. And also, we cannot disagree about the quality of Mesut Ozil and the quality he brought Arsenal. We can never disagree on that. At least we can disagree on the other things, but this guy was quality. There's some people who are going to say he wasn't world class. Some people are going to say he wasn't that good, like he was overrated. Yeah? But the fact is, facts remain. I still rate Ozil. I still rate him as one of the best creative playmakers in the world. Trust me, we wanted him. We wanted to sign him before even he reached Real Madrid, and you could see the quality he added to our side when he joined. Farewell, Mesut Ozil. I don't have so much words about Sokratis Papastopoulos. I think everything he said was true. He gave everything he had for Arsenal. He put in everything he could for Arsenal. He was a very, very, very committed player. But still, it goes down to the question: how do such players, Sokratis Papastopoulos, Mohamed Elneny, how do they sign for Arsenal? It goes down to that. It is not all about, Sokratis being not good enough, but how did he find himself into an Arsenal, dressing room, into, putting on an Arsenal jersey? That is, such questions have to be answered, because it has been poor recruitment that has put Arsenal in such situations that you think we are really looking ridiculous, aren't we? Very, very ridiculous. And it's been poor recruitment. Arsenal needs to work on that. You need to stop signing players like Sokratis. You need to start signing players like Elneny. You need to stop giving players like Roboding long-term contracts, because they don't deserve such contracts. They don't deserve them. They don't. So Sokratis has left, terminated his contract. I think, many people might not be, very pleased with Arsenal in this transfer window, because I do understand, and I will try to understand the reasons, being that Arsenal has not actually gone out there to sign the players the fans wanted. We have not been out there signing players the fans expected, because Edu said we're going to sign a creative midfielder, and now we are linked with Martin Odegaard. Of course, trust me, Emile Smith-Rowe has done so well, very well. But many Arsenal fans expect to have a creative player, at least this January transfer window. If it doesn't happen, many people are going to be furious. Many fans are going to be furious. And I don't blame them, because the wounds have not healed of Arsenal losing almost 7 consecutive games. You don't win. Draw and loss. Draw and loss. in the league. Those wounds have not healed yet. So it might be, it's going to be another transfer deja vu. I think it's going to be another transfer deja vu. Arsenal has always done this. This is what we expect of Arsenal, and that's what they're going to do. But I think Sokratis and Mesut Ozil leaving, it lessens the burden on the wage bill a little bit. Now, I don't mean that Arsenal is going to now secure lots and lots of money, but of course, it's big money. With the financial situation the club is in, you think letting players like Sokratis and Mesut Ozil go, it really makes a lot of sense. And many people have been recommending a loan deal. Arsenal should go out there, get a loan deal, and probably balance the books in January, and then go out to sign players in the summer, which I totally do agree with. Right now, if you do not have the money, don't stress. Go out there, get a loan deal. I'm not really big fan of Martin Odegaard. I don't think. Okay, I love the player. He is a wonder kid, but is he going to add so much to the squad right now? Because we might be looking at Emily Smith Rowe, but what if he gets injured? What comes in next? We are going back to square one. Same old problems, aren't we? So I think Arsenal also need to look at that. Do you bring in a creative player? Is he going to outsit Emily Smith Rowe? If he's going to outsit Emily Smith Rowe, then what are you going to do with Emily Smith Rowe? But Sokratis and Mesut Ozil have left the club very, very, very well. I mean, their contracts have been terminated. I'll speak to you very, very soon about Martin Odegaard. Arsenal have approached the player and Real Madrid. We are gonna speak about that, and I'll speak about Arsenal's 100 million transfer decision, which regards House Mawa and Emi Buendia. Make no mistake, subscribe to the channel and smash the like button. I'll speak to you very, very soon.